Verizon is the next story. Verizon CEO Hans Vestberg explains why 5G will change everything. So we all know that 5G is coming out. More and more people are trying to jump on board with it. And he says the next generation 5G networks are core to Verizon's communication strategy. And its CEO is excited about the innovations that their faster speed, lower latency, and greater capacity in high-density areas will spur. Interesting. So that in and of itself says that 5G is on the rise. Verizon is getting into that and trying to capture that market as best they can. All of the networks will be doing so, but Verizon is putting its foot forward. Let's go take a look at it. Let's go take a look. It's in my list. There's Verizon. This stock now is undervalued, trading at $59.93, the value of $64.79. So this was the first undervalued stock that we saw so far today. RV, the upside potential above 1, favorable. RS, the safety factor of the stock above 1, favorable. RT, the short-term price trend of the stock above 1, favorable. Notice that they're pretty flat, but nonetheless, they are above the value of 1. The overall ranking of it, 1.05 as far as VST, favorable. But look at that. So if I'm looking at the CI, this stock has more of a tendency to be subjected to a downturn. It's not as resilient as the couple of the other stocks that we saw. Now, earnings are good. They are growing their earnings at a smaller clip than some of the other stocks that we looked at as well, but it is still positive. Does this stock pay a dividend? Yes, it does. And look at its dividend safety is not as safe as some of the other stocks that we looked at. This is the importance of being able to utilize the VectorVest software to analyze your stocks. This is the type of information that you don't get anywhere else. And now, why we can take those stories, look at those stories, analyze them in VectorVest to give you a better understanding of if this is a stock or not, a stock that you want or a stock you don't want. Let's go take a look at its graph. We'll go view the stock graph. Look at that. Verizon, for the most part, is doing what? Over the last year, moving a tad bit sideways, right? Earnings has been a little erratic, but positive, and recently now more so starting to rise. Let's go put this on a 3-month graph. It looks better on a shorter term. Trades are okay, Glenn, hey, have a good day. Hit them straight, Trade Shark. Hit them straight. All right, nice run up over the last 3 months. Stock, though, still is moving sideways. The 3 and the 8 exponential moving averages are still keeping you in the stock. We like using that because it does a really good job of getting you out of the stock at the right time when they cross bearish and getting you into the stock at the right time when it turns bullish. Asif says, how much stock price change will change all the fundamentals, price, RV, RS, RT by now? By how much? I don't have that answer as far as a percentage, but price moves RT. RT is our technical indicator. RV and RS are our fundamental indicators, and you'll notice that they won't move nearly as much as RT will because it's a short-term indicator. RV and RS takes a lot more time to move because they are fundamental indicators, but I don't have a percentage that says if a stock goes down X amount of percent, it's going to affect RV and RS by X amount of percent. I don't have that information, but I use those indicators as a means to determine whether I want to be in that stock compared to a AAA corporate bond or for relative safety, if this is a stock that I know will meet or exceed earnings, because earnings is the engine that drives the stock market or stock price higher. If I know that a stock's RS is really good, it's got a higher probability of meeting or exceeding earnings, thus keeping it rising. So I want you to more concentrate on what they will tell you more so than how much they will change with price movement. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Now, if you're new to the software or would like refresher information about the software, click on this Getting Started video right here. Thanks to all of your input, here's a YouTube video that we think would be perfect for you. Click right here. If nothing else, folks, just hit the subscribe button right here.